No knowledge is lost. Every effort you've made will contribute at some point in the near future, or it is contributing right now. It's hard for you to see your own progress, but trust me, you are making progress. The progress is there. You know, sometimes all it takes is a quick psychoanalysis, or just to continue to trust that you are going in the right direction. And anytime self-doubt does arise, take that as a sign that you are growing. Because self-doubt is a projection from the old version of you, because of it wants to stay. The old version of you wants to stay, and it's scared of you moving forward, moving on. You know, moving on from it. So it will project different emotions onto you, like fear, doubt, uncertainty, to get you to turn around or to procrastinate, to stall. You have to train your mind to recognize self-doubt as an indication that as an awakening, you're on the verge of an awakening, or on the verge of a breakthrough, let me say. That's a sign to keep going. You know, it should excite you when self-doubt arises, that, oh, you know, that means there's something on the other side of whatever I'm approaching, or whatever habit I'm attempting to adopt. Another way to see your progress is to just reflect on yourself a couple months from today, a year from today, and you'll see that even the way you are thinking is completely different. You'll laugh at yourself, the way you used to think, the way you used to treat people, the way you used to treat yourself, or let people treat you. You'll laugh at yourself. Honestly, even yesterday, I was reflecting on how I used to always be an angry person. Like, I just wanted to fight somebody all the time. I wanted someone to start a fight with me. I would always visualize a violent, gruesome scene with somebody that I didn't like, or that I knew didn't like me. Always conjuring up disharmonious events in my head. But now I even forgot that that's what I used to do when I was younger. So once you see that progress, man, it's encouraging. It'll help you to even strengthen whatever frequency you're trying to cultivate, because it's a display of your own power to change, or to take control of your being. Take control of yourself. Self-mastery. You have to trust in the universal mind. You know, God is working through you, right? The thoughts that you're producing, consciously or unconsciously. But there is mainly an unconscious program coming from your subconscious that's running. The program is constantly running. The subconscious mind never sleeps. It's always awake. And that's the dangerous part about not knowing that whatever you think repeatedly by habit will become a habit of thought in the subconscious mind. Not being aware of this, you can be thinking anything repeatedly. Like, when I used to repeatedly think of scenarios where I had to be in conflict with somebody, the subconscious mind will be running that program to reflect outwardly. And honestly, that's all I was attracting to me at that time was drama, conflict, people being disrespectful towards me, so I could have a reason to be angry, have a reason to complain, to place myself as the victim. Your nervous system will automatically adjust itself to match the plane of thinking of the subconscious. The lower the plane of thinking, the more disharmonious conditions will spawn around you. So you want to aim to be on higher planes of causes of thinking, because your thinking is the cause. Your thinking plus the feeling anyway. But the higher the cause, the plane of cause, the more you'll be able to to dominate the physical. You see that you're basically starting to experience suffering more quickly. And suffering is like a process of, it's like a process of molding knowledge into wisdom. And wisdom is the knowledge, wisdom is like the inner standing of how you live your life. It's the knowledge of, wisdom is just like knowledge of how to live harmoniously, but it's like an internalized thing. It's not really a thing of like, let's say memorize a page in a book and you're using that consciously. It's an unconscious way of living, wisdom. But it's an unconscious way of living that is harmonious and beneficial to you, the individual anyway. So it's a lot of deep work, and whatever deep work you've been putting in, just know that it's working. It's working and you're getting there. You just have to trust yourself. Trust yourself, and don't allow self-doubt to bring you down into the lower planes of thinking. Because all the work that you're doing, as long as you're doing it consistently, right? As long as you're doing it consistently, the subconscious mind will pick it up. It will pick it up. And you'll see that things will start to rearrange itself the way that you've been consistently impressing upon yourself, essentially. All the habits you've been impressing upon your physical being, all the patterns of thinking that you've been impressing upon your subconscious mind it's displacing the old frequency. It's overriding the old frequency as we're speaking right now. You just have to be able to trust that whatever you experience is what you need to experience to keep on overriding that old frequency, to keep strengthening the new frequency, cultivating that new frequency, man. This should just encourage you to keep going. To encourage you that you will reap what you sow, what you've been sowing this past year, past month, past week, past couple of days, however long, you will reap what you've been sowing. And you need to train yourself as well to be able to pick up on the small things that you have been sowing and reaping. Like, for example, maybe manifesting an encounter with somebody that you intuitively know has information about something you want. Because that's happened to me, like loads of times. It happens to me all the time that I come across something, some book, some person that is holding some key information that will help me to move towards my ideal. Or you've manifested a particular circumstance. You've avoided something that that you've hit a milestone that you've been wanting to hit maybe a couple months back. But now your mind's onto bigger things. Do you know what I mean? So you kind of even forgotten about that milestone that you wanted to reach, that you have already reached. Just train your mind to pick up on the small causes and effects. And then all the big things that you do manifest, train your mind to kind of see it as not a big deal. So that you bring the normalization threshold down, so that what seems big objectively to you is not a big deal. And things will start to easily come into your life, you know what I mean? And that's all I have for today. Like and subscribe if you want to hear more. If you didn't subscribe, I still appreciate you watching this far. And I still hope you took something from this. I hope this still made an impact on you. Stay blessed and keep evolving.